Struggling with how to start a conversation on online dating platforms? Ah, the timeless conundrum of the digital age. You've found a profile that piques your interest, but now comes the real challenge: crafting that perfect opening line. Starting a conversation online can feel like standing on a high dive, staring at the water below. It's a mix of excitement and fear, isn't it? A good conversation starter is more than just a line. It's the spark that can ignite potential relationships. It sets the tone, inviting the other person into your world, showing them a glimpse of who you are. But we all know, it's easier said than done. How many times have you stared blankly at your screen, typing and deleting, second-guessing your every word? It's a struggle many face, a hurdle that can seem insurmountable. Fear not, we have compiled a list of the 10 best conversation starters to help you make a memorable first impression. First up on our list is the shared interest starter. Now, you might be thinking, what's so special about shared interests? Well, my friend, it's all about the connection. When you're browsing through someone's profile, keep an eye out for any interests that align with yours. Is it a love for vintage vinyl records, or maybe a passion for homemade pasta? Whatever it may be, this could be your golden ticket to an engaging conversation. By commenting on a shared interest, you're showing that you've taken the time to read their profile and that you're genuinely interested in getting to know them beyond the surface level. It's not just about finding a common ground, it's about showing your enthusiasm and curiosity towards the other person's world. So don't be shy to express your shared love for Korean dramas or your mutual disdain for pineapple on pizza. Remember, genuine interest can never go wrong. Next, we have the curious question starter. Let's dive into the magic of intriguing inquiries. You see, our brains are naturally wired to respond to the unknown, the mysterious, the intriguing. So when it comes to sparking a conversation on an online dating platform, why not tap into that inherent curiosity? Imagine you're scrolling through a profile and you notice a photo of them holding a book you've never heard of, or they mention a hobby in their bio that piques your interest. Here's where the curious question comes into play. Ask about it. What's that book about? Or how did you get into that hobby? This not only shows that you've paid attention to their profile, but it also opens the door for a deeper, more engaging conversation. Remember, the best conversations are born out of genuine curiosity, so let your curiosity guide your conversation starters. Intrigue is the key to a compelling conversation. Third on our list is the compliment starter. Ah, the power of a genuine compliment. It's like a warm ray of sunshine on a cold winter's day. It can make someone feel good about themselves and in turn, create a positive association with you. But let's be clear, we're not talking about flippant flattery or insincere praise. No, we're talking about real, honest compliments that show you've taken the time to notice something special about the person. Perhaps you're impressed by their sense of humor, or their passion for a certain hobby shines through in their profile. Maybe it's their infectious positivity or their intriguing perspective on life. Whatever it is, acknowledging it can be a powerful conversation starter. A sincere compliment can spark a connection and open up avenues for deeper dialogue. Remember, everyone enjoys being acknowledged and appreciated for who they are. A well-placed compliment can melt hearts. A fourth on our list is the joke starter. Now, let's not underestimate the power of humor. It's a universal language that can turn an awkward interaction into a comfortable conversation. It helps people relax, feel at ease, and creates an instant bond. It's like the secret sauce to winning hearts and minds. Imagine this: you're browsing through profiles and you stumble upon someone who catches your eye. Rather than starting off with a typical hello, why not tickle their funny bone instead? A lighthearted joke can be the perfect icebreaker. It shows that you don't take yourself too seriously and that you're someone who knows how to have a good time. Remember, it's not about being the next stand-up comedian. It's about showing your playful side and making your message stand out from the crowd. So the next time you're stuck on how to initiate conversation, try a joke. Who doesn't love a good laugh? Fifth on our list is the challenge starter. Now, this isn't about picking a fight or proving a point. It's about showing your playful side and creating a fun, engaging conversation starter. Imagine this: you've been chatting about your favorite books and you both love mysteries. Here's where the challenge starter comes in. You could say, "I bet I can solve a mystery faster than you." What you've done here is set up a friendly challenge that can lead to further conversations. Maybe you'll end up reading the same book and exchanging thoughts, or even better, you've created an opportunity to meet in real life for a mystery-themed escape room date. It's a win-win. The challenge starter can also be used to start a playful debate. For instance, you could say, pineapple on pizza, delicious or a culinary disaster? Remember, it's all in good fun. Challenge accepted? Now let's quickly go through the remaining conversation starters. These are the secret ingredients in your recipe for a successful online dating conversation. First up, we have the travel inquiry. This is a great way to connect with someone, especially if they've posted any travel photos or mentioned a favorite destination. Ask about a place they've been, or a trip that they've always dreamed of taking. This can open up a whole world of conversation topics, from food and culture to adventure and relaxation. Next, there's the recommendation. This is a wonderful way to get to know someone's tastes and interests. Ask for a book, movie, or music recommendation. You might discover a new favorite, or you might find that you both love the same obscure indie band. Either way, it's a win. Then we have the dream scenario. This is a fun and imaginative way to connect with someone. Ask about their ideal vacation or dream job. It can reveal a lot about a person's passions and aspirations. Plus, it's always fun to dream a little. The future projection is another powerful conversation starter. This involves imagining a scenario together. Perhaps you're planning an imaginary road trip or brainstorming the perfect dinner party. This can create a sense of shared experience and show that you're interested in building a connection. Finally, there's the personal story. This involves sharing a small, interesting, personal anecdote. It could be a funny mishap, a childhood memory, or a recent adventure. Just make sure it's something that shows off your personality and invites your match to share a story in return. Remember, the key to a great conversation starter is to be genuine, be interested, and be yourself. There's no perfect line or magic formula. It's all about starting a conversation that feels natural and engaging. With these starters in your arsenal, you're ready to conquer the online dating scene. So there you have it, the 10 best conversation starters for online dating. Let's quickly recap what we've covered. First, we address the struggle of starting a conversation. Remember, everyone experiences this, so don't be too hard on yourself. The key is to be yourself and let the conversation flow naturally from there. Then, we moved on to the shared interest. This is a foolproof way to initiate a conversation, as it instantly establishes a common ground. Be it a book, a movie, or a hobby, shared interests can ignite exciting discussions. Next, we explored the curious question. This strategy helps to engage the other person right from the start. It demonstrates your interest in them and encourages them to share more about themselves. Following that, we looked at the compliment. A thoughtful, sincere compliment can make the other person feel noticed and appreciated. However, be sure to keep it respectful and genuine. The fifth method we discussed was the joke. Humor is a great icebreaker and can help to ease any initial tension. Just make sure your joke is lighthearted and appropriate for the situation. We then discussed the challenge. A friendly challenge can stimulate engaging conversations and add a fun dynamic to the interaction. This could be a trivia question, a riddle, or a playful debate. Finally, we covered the remaining starters. These included the intriguing story, the interesting fact, the hypothetical scenario, and the personal anecdote. All these methods work towards creating engaging and enjoyable online dating conversations. Using these conversation starters can definitely make your online dating experience more fun and less daunting. They allow for genuine interactions and help to reveal more about the person behind the screen. Remember, the goal is to get to know each other better and enjoy the process. Armed with these conversation starters, you're now ready to make a great first impression. Happy dating!